Right, Hugo, 3 points and a clean sheet. You must be incredibly happy with that.
Yeah, of course. I think we've ticked off a box that we've yet to tick off before today. Where we've had to stand up a little bit in the second half and repel the threats that Hartlepool threw at us. And so, yeah, really pleased. Felt we could have scored more than one goal, certainly in the first half. And so, yeah, it was nice to see it out. So it's a tick in the box and a pat on the back to the players in the back line and those in front of them as well.
Yeah, and the second half was particularly scrappy. Are you happy with the resilience that the squad showed to get over the line? Of course,
you know, like I said, we've not had to really see that yet, and so to tick that box off, to know that they can do that now. Listen, Hartlepool are a good side. They've got some really good players, by the way. So you know, you never when you play these sort of games, you're never going to have everything your own way, particularly against teams that have got good players, which most teams in our division do. So yeah, they're always going to come as they tried a few different things. Hartlepool moved players around, changed the shape. Listen, you can only defend what's put in front of you, and that's exactly what we did.
Yeah, and you'll know better than anyone that this tie came into it as the league's top scorers against the league's best defence statistically.
Yeah.
Something had to give, and eventually Aldershot came out on top.
Yeah, as I said, I felt that we started really well. I think, you know, if you look back on the first half, well, we certainly felt when we went at half time that we should have scored more goals. It's just sometimes the final decision, again in the final third, wasn't as good as it could be. But look, at the end of the day, the history books show that we won the game 1-0, and that's all that really matters. I think the crowd, you know, we represent a football club that's at the heart of a community that's around the army, and so I'm pretty sure that most supporters, whilst they want to see this great attacking play all the time, which we try to do, I'm pretty sure they'd be pretty pleased to go home and see their team this afternoon putting their bodies on the line and fighting for their football club to get the win. So I like to think that anyway.
Yeah, and they certainly did put their bodies on the line. There was quite a few clatterings in the game as a whole. How's everyone's, how's everyone doing?
I think it's referees can only give what they see, and they have to make split-second decisions. They're going to get some right and they're going to get some wrong, you know. And when they get the ones that you feel wrong, then you feel aggrieved. And the Hartlepool manager will tell you the same thing. You know, there's probably some things that he's aggrieved about this afternoon. The one I don't get why Tom was sent off. I think that, I politely and respectfully said to the officials afterwards that I think they got that wrong. There was a suggestion that Tom's tried to smash the ball at the fourth official when it's right up in the air. By the way, he's completely ripped his trousers he's just trying to stop the ball flying into the crowd. I've known Tom a long time, and to suggest that he has that kind of malice at him, I'm telling you now, no. Don't get me wrong, the man's a winner, wants to win everything. But yeah, that's a strange notion to suggest that he was trying to do that. So not for me.
I've certainly never seen anything quite like it. But right or wrong, it looks like you may have a game or two in the technical area in charge.
No, it's not about that for me. Tom, listen, in the past when he's had to sit out a game, and don't forget we missed him for a period last year, it's his team. He's still the manager, and he will direct it however he sees fit, and that's what he should do. So we'll just have to figure out a better way to communicate. So listen, it's no big deal. Obviously, I'd rather he stood next to the leading his team from the dugout. Of course I do. He's the manager. And like I said, I don't think it's right that he's going to miss a game or two now, and I stand by that comment because I know the man, and I was present with what happened. I saw what happened, and I just feel that they got that one wrong on him.
Yeah. And just finally, James Claridge and Dejan Tetek not in the matchday squad.
James is suspended. He's got 5 yellow cards, so wasn't available to be selected. So he's now served that ban and will be available. With Dejan, look, we made a decision. Based on history of Dejan, you know, he's a very, very important player to us because he's a very, very good player. I think he's one of the best players in the division. I'm not just saying that because he's our player. I genuinely think that. But based on his history, there's been times in the past where he's knocked out 6-7 games, then he's picked up a niggle and missed a load. And we just have a feeling, and we could be wrong, but we have a feeling as a staff that he was perhaps entering into a zone, as the science people call it, where we just felt that he was perhaps of a higher risk of picking something up today. So just to give him a few extra days to completely refresh himself, and he'll come back in on Monday. I guarantee he'll put himself straight in the manager's thoughts for Wednesday.
Wicked. Well, thanks for your time, Hugo. Great result today, and we'll let you enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Thanks, mate.
Thank
All
you.
the best. Cheers.
Nice one.